War Against Darkness, the Sleep Lore Campaign, Episode 1, Into the Forgotten Crypt. Welcome, adventurers, to War Against Darkness, the Sleep Lore Campaign. I am your guide through the perilous dungeons ahead. Our story begins in the bustling Sleeping Dragon Tavern, where 4 unlikely companions are about to form a party that will become legend. First, we have Grimwald Iron Fist, a level 1 warrior. Grimwald is a battle-hardened veteran with more scars than stories, and he has a lot of stories. He starts with 7 life points, light armor, a shield, and a long sword. His long sword is a slashing weapon, effective against most foes, but less so against skeletal undead. Grimwald begins his adventure with only 8 gold pieces. Next is Brother Aldric Lightbringer, a level 1 cleric. Aldric is a devoted priest who has left his comfortable monastery to bring light to the darkest places. He has 5 life points and carries light armor, a shield, and a mace. His mace is a crushing weapon which will prove valuable against skeletal foes. Clerics are the poorest class, and Aldric starts with only 3 gold pieces. Third, we have Elara Shadowstep, a level 1 rogue. Elara is a former street thief turned adventurer, quick with a blade and quicker with her wit. She has only 4 life points and carries light armor, a dagger, rope, and lockpicks. Elara cannot use shields, but she adds her level to defense rolls naturally. She's one of the wealthier characters, starting with 11 gold pieces. Most importantly, Elara will be the party's lantern bearer, carrying light in one hand and her dagger in the other. Without this lantern, the entire party would suffer -2 to all attack and defense rolls. Finally, we meet Myrddin the Mysterious, a level 1 wizard. Myrddin is an eccentric scholar who seeks ancient magical knowledge in forgotten places. He is the most fragile member of the party, with only 3 life points. He wears no armor and carries no shield, defending with only a staff. With such low life, a single hit from a powerful monster could kill him instantly. However, he's the wealthiest party member, starting with 16 gold pieces. Myrddin can cast 3 prepared spells per adventure: Lightning Bolt, Magic Lockpick, and Shield. The party meets over ale at the tavern and shares their reasons for adventuring. A nervous merchant approaches with urgent news. The old crypt outside town, the Forgotten Crypt, has been disturbed. Strange noises and terrible smells emanate from within. The town guard refuses to go near it. The merchant offers a simple deal: clear it out, and whatever treasure they find is theirs. When Grimwald asks about the catch, the merchant admits that whatever lurks inside killed the last group that tried, but he assures them they look tougher. Probably. Brother Aldric accepts the contract, saying the dead deserve their rest. Elara agrees, adding that they deserve the gold. Myrddin is intrigued by the possibility of ancient texts within. Before departing, the party pools their resources. They have 38 gold pieces total. They purchase a lantern for 4 gold pieces, so Elara can light their way. They also buy 1 bandage for 5 gold pieces in case of emergency. This leaves them with 29 gold pieces remaining. Elara lights the lantern as the party approaches the Forgotten Crypt at dusk. Ancient stones covered in moss mark the entrance. She raises the lantern high, its golden light pushing back the darkness. Now they can see, and more importantly, they can fight effectively. The entrance opens into a long corridor, its walls lined with ancient burial niches. 2 passages lead deeper into the crypt, one to the north and one to the east. The party establishes their marching order. In corridors, they march 2 by 2. Grimwald and Aldric lead in the front positions, while Elara, holding the lantern, and Myrddin follow in the rear. This formation is important because if wandering monsters ambush them, they'll attack from behind, targeting the rear positions first. Grimwald warns everyone to stay alert. These crypts are never as empty as they look. Elara asks which way to go, and Grimwald chooses north. They'll clear this methodically. The party enters a burial chamber where stone sarcophagi line the walls. Then they hear it. Clicking, scraping sounds echo through the chamber. From the shadows emerge 5 skeletons, their bones clattering as they rise. Empty eye sockets fix on the party with malevolent intelligence. These are level 3 undead, each with 1 life point. Skeletons are vulnerable to crushing weapons, but resistant to arrows. Most importantly, skeletons never test morale. They always fight to the death. Myrddin sighs that of course it would be undead. Brother Aldric declares that the restless dead shall find peace today. The party attacks first. Grimwald charges forward. He rolls his attack die and adds his level for a total of 6. Against level 3 skeletons, a roll of 6 deals 2 wounds. 2 skeletons shatter from his powerful strike, bone fragments scattering across the floor. Grimwald jokes about first blood, or rather first bones. Aldric swings his mace with holy fervour. He rolls and adds his level plus his crushing weapon bonus against skeletons. His total is 7. That's 2 wounds against the level 3 skeletons. 2 more skeletons explode under the devastating mace blows. Aldric praises his crushing mace, saying it's particularly effective against these bony fiends. Elara lunges at the final skeleton while holding the lantern in her other hand. She rolls but gets only a 2. She misses, cursing that it's hard to fight while holding the lantern. Myrddin strikes at the remaining skeleton with his staff. He rolls and adds his level, getting a total of 4. That's 1 wound. The final skeleton crumbles to dust. Myrddin notes that while his staff isn't magical, it still serves well as a crushing weapon against bones. All 5 skeletons destroyed in a single devastating round. The skeletons never got a chance to counterattack. The party is efficient and deadly. Brother Aldric notes that skeletons never test morale and always fight to the death, but this time they had no chance. The party searches the room but finds no treasure. Skeletons carry nothing of value. The room is clear. The party backtracks to the entrance and takes the eastern passage. Elara's lantern light reveals a glint of gold behind a loose stone. It's hidden treasure. She estimates there must be 180 gold pieces here. This is an enormous find. But there's a complication. A level 5 trap protects the treasure. As the rogue, Elara can attempt to disarm it. She rolls her die and adds her level, needing at least a 6 to succeed against the level 5 trap. She rolls a 5, and with her level bonus, reaches exactly 6. Success. Elara jokes that the trap is child's play, older than Grimwald's stories. Grimwald tells her to just take the gold before she jinxes them. Elara carefully disarms the poison needle trap and recovers 180 gold pieces. The party now has 209 gold pieces total, or about 52 gold pieces each. Myrddin is pleased. This should fund supplies for many adventures. The party continues north and discovers a large chamber with bedrolls and supplies. Living here are 5 orcs, level 4 minions. They look up in surprise at the intrusion. Grimwald holds up his hand, telling everyone not to attack yet. Instead of attacking first, the party waits to see what the orcs will do. The party rolls on the orc reaction table. The result indicates the orcs want to offer a bribe. The orc leader holds up his hands, saying they don't want to fight. They have gold. They'll give the party gold if the party leaves them alone. The orcs roll for their bribe amount and offer 7 gold pieces. Aldric notes they're offering 7 gold pieces to leave peacefully. Elara points out that's actually terrible. They could just take all the orcs' stuff. Myrddin counters that they'd have to fight 5 level 4 orcs, and someone would likely get wounded. Grimwald decides they should take the bribe. They keep their health, the orcs keep their lives. Everyone wins. The party accepts the bribe. In 4 Against Darkness, accepting bribes means no combat and no experience. The orcs give the party 7 gold pieces and retreat deeper into the crypt. The party now has 216 gold pieces. The party proceeds carefully through a narrow corridor when suddenly a gas trap triggers. Poisonous fumes fill the corridor. Everyone must make defense rolls, but gas traps ignore armor and shield bonuses. Grimwald would normally defend with a roll +2 for his armor and shield, but against the gas, he rolls with no bonuses. He needs higher than 3. He rolls only 3 and fails, taking 1 point of damage. Aldric also rolls defense without his armor and shield bonuses. He rolls a 2 and fails, also taking 1 damage. Elara rolls defense. Rogues are special because they keep their level bonus even against traps. She rolls 4 and adds her level for 5 total. She succeeds and takes no damage. Myrddin rolls with no bonuses as usual. He rolls a 5 and succeeds, taking no damage. Grimwald and Aldric both breathe in the poison and lose 1 life point each. Grimwald is now at 6 out of 7 life, and Aldric is at 4 out of 5. Grimwald coughs, saying that wasn't pleasant. Aldric agrees they should be more careful. Their healing is limited. The party enters a sacred chamber, with an ancient altar still radiating divine power. This is a blessed temple, a special feature. Characters with holy powers get +1 to attack rolls versus undead and demons while inside this room. This bonus can be used once per adventure. Brother Aldric feels the presence of the divine here. He can feel the blessing strengthen him. If they fight undead or demons in this room, he'll get a bonus to his attack rolls. Myrddin finds it fascinating that the consecration has lasted centuries. Grimwald asks if they can rest here safely, but the narrator suggests they press on. There's only one more exit from this chamber. The party enters what appears to be a throne room. Coiled in the shadows is their greatest challenge yet, a Medusa. She is a level 4 boss with 4 life points. Her serpent hair hisses, and her eyes begin to glow with deadly power. The Medusa makes 2 attacks per round, and has a treasure modifier of +1, meaning extra loot. But most dangerous is her special ability. At the start of combat, all characters must save against her level 4 petrifying gaze or turn to stone. Petrified characters are out of the game until a blessing spell is cast on them. Grimwald shouts not to look directly at her. Avert your eyes, but the party chose to attack first, so before combat begins, everyone must save against her petrifying gaze. Grimwald rolls defense with his armor and shield bonuses. He needs at least 5 to resist the level 4 gaze. He rolls 6 + 2 for 8 total. Success. Aldric also rolls defense. He gets 3 + 2 for 5 total. Success. Elara rolls defense. She gets 4 + 2 for 6 total. Success. Rogues also add half their level to this save, though at level 1 that rounds down to 0. Myrddin is most vulnerable with no armor or shield. He rolls with no bonuses and needs at least a 5. He rolls exactly 6. Success. Everyone averts their eyes just in time. No one is petrified. Combat begins. In the first round, Grimwald attacks. He rolls 5 plus his level for 6 total, hitting the level 4 Medusa. Against a boss with multiple life points, this deals 1 damage. Grimwald calls out that they landed first blood and should keep pressure on her. Aldric attacks next, but rolls only 2 plus 1 for 3. He misses, cursing the shadows. Elara attacks. Because the party outnumbers the Medusa, she gets her outnumbering bonus. She rolls 4 plus 1 for 5. Hit. She deals 1 damage and exclaims that she got her. Myrddin casts Lightning Bolt. He rolls 6 plus 1 for 7. That's a hit, dealing 1 damage to the boss. But wait, he rolled a 6, which means the die explodes. He rolls again and gets 4 plus 1 for 5. That's another hit, dealing another damage. Myrddin's Lightning Bolt crackles with critical success, dealing 2 damage total to the Medusa. The Medusa has taken 4 damage in 1 round. She's defeated. The party has destroyed the boss in a single devastating round. The party catches their breath. This is a major victory. Now they check the rewards. Boss monsters have a treasure modifier of +1, meaning 2 treasure rolls. The first roll results in 42 gold pieces. The second roll indicates magic treasure. Rolling on the magic treasure table, the party finds a potion of healing. The party finds 42 gold pieces and a potion of healing. Elara notes that a healing potion is worth 100 gold pieces if they wanted to sell it. Aldric suggests they keep it, as it could save a life. The party now has 258 gold pieces total, plus the healing potion and 1 bandage. Now comes the most important part. The party has defeated a boss. This means 1 character may attempt to level up. In 4 Against Darkness, defeating a boss gives 1 experience roll for the party. To level up, a character rolls a die, and if the result is higher than their current level, they gain a level. Only 1 character can level up per boss. Grimwald volunteers to take this experience roll. He led them through the dungeon, after all. Grimwald attempts to level up from level 1 to level 2. He needs to roll higher than 1. He rolls the die and gets a 4. Success. Grimwald levels up. He's now level 2. When a character gains a level, they gain 1 life point immediately. This increases both their current life and their maximum life. Grimwald's life increases from 7 to 8. More importantly, since he was wounded at 6 out of 7 life, the life point gain partially heals him. He goes from 6 current life to 7 current life, and his maximum increases to 8. He now has 7 out of 8 life. Grimwald feels power surge through him. He gains a level and a life point. His wounds partially heal as well. His attack bonus also improves. He's now a level 2 warrior, attacking with his die +2 instead of +1. Grimwald says he feels stronger already. They should finish this dungeon. The party has cleared 7 rooms, a full adventure. They decide to leave while they're ahead. But when retracing their steps through previously visited rooms, there's a chance of wandering monsters. For every room or corridor they pass through on the way out, they must roll a die. On a 1, wandering monsters attack. The party has 7 rooms to cross on the way out. They roll for each room. The first 6 rolls are safe, but on the 7th roll, they get a 1. Wandering monsters appear. The narrator rolls on the minion table and gets goblins. 4 goblins, level 3, ambush the party. These are wandering monsters, which means they sneak up on the party and attack from behind. Remember the marching order? Goblins attack positions 3 and 4 first, Elara and Myrddin. Because it's a surprise ambush, the party does not get shield bonuses on the first defense. The goblins attack first. The first goblin attacks Elara in position 3. Elara would normally defend with her die plus light armor plus level for a total modifier of +2. She has no shield anyway, so the surprise doesn't affect her. She rolls 5 + 2 for 7 total. She defends successfully. The second goblin attacks Myrddin in position 4. Myrddin has no armor and no shield, so he rolls with no bonuses. He needs higher than 3. He rolls only 2 and fails. He takes 1 damage. Myrddin cries out that the little wretch got him. The third goblin attacks Elara again. She rolls 3 + 2 for 5, defended. The fourth goblin attacks Myrddin again. This time he rolls 4. Success. He avoids the attack. After the surprise round, Myrddin is now at 2 out of 3 life, wounded by the first goblin. Now the party counterattacks. Shields apply normally now. Grimwald attacks with his improved level 2 bonus. He rolls 4 + 2 for 6 total. Against level 3 goblins, that's 2 wounds. 2 goblins fall to his long sword. Aldric attacks with his mace. He rolls 5 + 1 for 6. That's 2 more wounds, killing the remaining 2 goblins. All 4 goblins are destroyed in a single devastating counterattack. The fleeing goblins drop their treasure as they fall. Goblins have a treasure modifier of -1. The treasure roll indicates 7 gold pieces. The party collects 7 gold pieces from the fallen goblins. The party now has 265 gold pieces. They continue their exit with no further encounters. They successfully leave the Forgotten Crypt. The party returns to the Sleeping Dragon Tavern as dawn breaks. They survived their first adventure. Now they divide the loot. They have 265 gold pieces to split, plus 1 healing potion and 1 bandage. Dividing evenly, each character receives 66 gold pieces, with 1 gold piece held in the party fund. Let's review the final character status. Grimwald Iron Fist is now a level 2 warrior with 7 out of 8 life and 66 gold pieces. He's experienced but slightly wounded. Brother Aldric Lightbringer remains level 1 with 4 out of 5 life and 66 gold pieces. He hasn't used his healing yet, which is still available. Elara Shadowstep remains level 1 with full life at 4 out of 4 and 66 gold pieces. She's unscathed. Myrddin the Mysterious remains level 1 with 2 out of 3 life and 66 gold pieces. He used one of his 3 spells, Lightning Bolt. Back at the tavern, Grimwald notes that not bad for their first run. They all survived. Aldric says he should use his healing to restore Myrddin and himself before their next adventure. Brother Aldric channels divine energy, healing 2d6 life points distributed among wounded party members. He rolls the dice and gets 8 points of healing total. He heals Myrddin for 1 point, bringing him to full life at 3 out of 3. He heals himself for 1 point, bringing him to full life at 5 out of 5. 5 healing points are unused since everyone is now at full life. All characters are now at full life and ready for their next adventure. Elara asks if they're doing this again next week. Myrddin says indeed, he has some spell research to conduct, but he'll be ready. Grimwald says next time they go deeper. There are worse things than Medusas in the old crypts. Aldric agrees that they shall bring greater light. And so ends the first chapter of the Sleep Lore campaign. Our heroes have tasted victory, earned treasure, and Grimwald has grown stronger. But darker dungeons await. Join us next time for Episode 2, The Goblin Warren, where the party will face greater challenges and discover that some monsters cannot be reasoned with. Sleep well, adventurers. May your dreams be filled with treasure, and your rest be peaceful.